must cancel all appointment approval made by late Abba Kyari, the new chief of staff tells Buhari. The presidency has reacted to the order given by President Muhammadu Buhari to his new chief of staff, Ibrahim Agbola Gambari, to cancel all appointments and approval made by the late Abba Kyari without his consent. This newspaper learned that the president has unrecovered 150 memos that was reportedly approved by the late chief of staff without his express permission. It was also gathered that an investigation has been launched to determine all actions carried out by Abba Kyari without President Muhammadu Buhari's approval. Also, an audit will be carried on late Abba Kyari's office. According to reports, all actions carried out by late Abba Kyari without President Muhammadu Buhari's permission have been declared null and void. However, reacting to the development in a text message sent to presidential spokesman Femi Adesina declined to confirm or refute the reports. He wrote, I have seen your tests. I have seen your tests. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Let's Gambari start from Imo State governorship election. A man who lives by sword will always die by the sword. Look at what he's saying. When did he come? When did he come to the office? When did he come to the villa? And now he's dictating for the president to cancel every appointment approval by late Abba Kyari because he did not ask for his consent. He's not asked for President Muhammadu Buhari's consent before doing it. Imagine that. Imagine that. He does not want to tell me. Do you want to tell me that the president was sleeping all this while? Or was he not in this country? Rather, in another, or is he in another planet when Abba Kyari was doing all these appointments? How possible that Abba Kyari, with all these appointments Abba Kyari made, are you telling me that Buhari is not aware of them? These people are a bunch of jokers. That is the truth. How can Abba Kyari made approval of appointments? Not even one appointment, but numerous appointments without Buhari's consent. Whereas you have been his employer, where they are proper, not at your absence, but in your koro eyes. And you were not doing anything until after his death. How possible is that? He did not find out that Abba Kyari has an appointment made an appointment that he was not aware of when he was alive. Why is it now that he's dead that he now find out about the appointments? Oga, do not fool Nigerians. Do not fool us. It seems that you are not actor. You are an actor who happens to act according to scripts. Why will this be happening? Why is it that now Abba Kyari is now accused? Why Abba Kyari will now be accused now that he's dead? Imagine that. Imagine that. So, I'm not sure that this is what actually happened. Was he dead or sleeping when all these things happened? He was not dead. He was alive. So why is it that now that Abba Kyari is no more, is now bringing this issue? to Nigerians? Who is he trying to deceive? Himself or Nigerians? I'm beginning to believe what Nnamdi Kanu said, that Aisha Buhari and the new chief of staff are in charge now. They are in charge because Buhari is no longer in charge. He's no longer doing like someone like a leader. He's behaving like one of the cabals in Asoro. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what his problem is. Is now we are now vindicating Nnamdi Kanu. Can people understand that now? Will people believe what Nnamdi Kanu has been saying? Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Aisha Buhari is at work. There is no Buhari. Because with the way things are going now, I'm very much sure that there is no Buhari. Because why former chief of staff to the president gave appointment approval without the knowledge of the president, and he does not know, he did not find out until now that the late chief of staff is no more. The president should let 3 keys of his cabal. He should let 3 keys on his cabinet before announcement of the approval. Even though the memo was will follow many protocols, memo would drop on president's table, definitely. So our Kyari cannot make decisions without approval, without President Buhari approving it. That is the fact. He will definitely mean it on the approval. He will mean it to vice president, and vice president to SFG, SFG to chief of staff. Now chief of staff to SFG, FSG to vice president, president, and so on, and like that. If we have that kind of communications in an office, former chief of staff can't even give any approval without the knowledge of the president. The vice president and SFG will be involved. So how come the late chief of staff has an appointment appointment that has not been approved by president or vice president? May God bless the works of our hands. May God bless this person that wrote this article. And please, let's advise our president. Let there be stabilized government in case of appointments. The new chief of staff is well experienced in his job and educated. That is it. So it is now clear that president was not in control, and that goes to vindicate Aisha Buhari's claim that the presidency has been taken over by Abba, Kyari and cabals. So what is president? Who is the president? No president, no leader. This is what people have been saying, and Nnamdi Kanu has said it before, that Aisha Buhari is now in charge, is now the one making decisions in the cabal, making decisions for Nigerians, making decisions in the country. So we don't think we still have a leader, or we still have president in this country. The president we have now is Aisha Buhari and the cabals. That is it. So viewers, what is your take on this news? Your comment is very, very needed. Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.